What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you...
Hey, what's going on? Not much is covered about this guy, so I figured I'd do a showcase video on him. This is my global account, and obviously I am using a private server for this video, so just keep that in mind. This is the 100% potential intelligence type Beerus, and this is what his stats pretty much look like. Now, he's got the nuke lead skill, but his SA will cause supreme damage and also raise defense by 30% for 6 turns. And then for its passive, it'll increase attack by 120% with the super attack activated. Now, I went with the Realm of Gods category team, and like I said, you saw that pretty much everybody's maxed out, but this is going to be a showcase video for the Beerus. So let's go ahead and get started. And as always, definitely make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. And I guess the ambulance decides to drive by right when I'm recording. Well, I guess Goku wants to show off here. Speaking of Goku, I will be uploading the video for the JP's, LR dual Dokkan banners. I'm hoping I get lucky with that. I've heard mixed feelings about it. Either people did real good or absolutely got shafted, so I guess we'll see. That looks to be about 500k in damage that time. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried because when I ran about 750 stones on the Tech Vegito Blue banner, I wasn't able to pick him up, and I went, the whole amount was spent toward Vegito Blue, and I wasn't able to get him. So I guess I'm kind of going through a slump right now. So I guess we'll see how I end up doing later. All right, so yeah, he's looking to be about 400,000 against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. All right, we're just gonna keep going and see how he does here. And I gotta say, initially, what was throwing me off was the notification for the passive skill didn't really pop up. So I'm assuming that whenever his super activates, the passive will automatically kick in that 120% boost to attack. And Goku's passive should be active here, so yeah, he should be dodging decently. Well, 1 out of 3 times really isn't great, but it's not too bad either. So he looks to be consistently at about 900,000, and then hitting from about 500 to about 700,000 in damage. Looks like we got type advantage here, and I think he'll be going into Dokkan mode, so let's see what the damage potential is here. Link skills are fairly well. He's got Ultra Instinct Goku and then Merge Zamas, so he's sharing a decent amount of links. I think Godly Power is definitely one of them, and probably 1 or 2 others. I can't remember on top of my head, but let's see how he does here. So it looks to be about 738,000 as of right now, and then obviously it'll go up even higher. So let's see how he does. Well, without critical, he hit for 2.2 million, so that's not too bad. And the question is whether it's even worth the orbs to max this guy out. And based on what I'm seeing so far, probably not. I think there are quite a bit of other cards that you could prioritize in terms of spending the hidden potential orbs on. But I mean, I guess if you got enough dupes to get him to 100%, I mean, it could be worthwhile. But I mean, like I said, 900,000 still is a decent output, especially on 120% type of leader setup. So with additional attack and criticals, I mean, he could certainly do pretty well. Yeah, so he hit for about 1 million in damage with the critical right there. I guess the biggest thing is I'm actually shocked that they assigned the leader skill of 33% per attack for intelligence key collected. I mean, that's pretty much the nuke lead equivalent of Super Baby 2. I'm not quite sure why they went with that, but it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I mean, looks to be consistently about 900,000 with the SA activated, and you know, with that type advantage, he hit for about 2 mil against a weaker enemy, and with critical about 1.7 on a neutral type, so not bad. Yeah, it's definitely interesting though to, you know, use a private server in my global account just to be able to test cards out. And speaking of which, I will start doing polls on what kind of cards you want to see maxed out. You know, initially I did plan on doing more showcases on, you know, cards that typically aren't maxed out, and it's more of those unique type of cards. So, you know, be on the lookout for, you know, notifications about that coming up in the near future. I do have a couple of mine that I do want to do showcase videos on at 100%, and I just have to make some adjustments with my deck and kind of build up available slots for it. So, you know, just kind of be patient with that, and I'll make sure to do you know, good showcase videos with very unique cards, you know, kind of thing. All right, so we'll just go ahead and close it out with Dokkan mode with type advantage against Angel Goku here, and we'll just see what kind of damage potential he's got. I think last time in Dokkan mode with type advantage against Vegeta, he did about 2.2 million, so let's see how he does. Alright, so without critical, he hit for 2.3 million.